Hey, it's Pablo back with another video. Today we're going to be going over the Ulth event. And so here, I'm just going to show you guys right now. So we're in Ulth right now. I wanted to record a video before jumping into Ulth, but I'll try to cover as many of the main points as I can. So first, I'm going to talk about how to get to Ulth. So, let me see. Is Poop at home? No, Poop's here. That's just his username. Let me see. Raythor. Okay, so Raythor is in Ludwig 11 right now. So if you guys didn't know this already, there's a little shop that is hidden up here. Sometimes it's kind of hard for me to find it, but usually when you're on your map, if you press this button, you can find where it is immediately because there's a little tag for it. But I want to say it's there it is. This thing right here. It's 176,511. That's going to be your port. So when you want to port over to Ulth, you just use your little sigil or whatever the tag thing is. And it costs 4,000 warpstone, which I just think is clearly unreasonable. Unless if you're, I guess, going to be using a warpstone devourer, or maybe if you're already, you're trying to round out your warpstone devourer. You got your 10-day speed ups, but you just need a couple more. You pick up one of these and you just hold on to it till next Ulth, basically. But you come over to one of these cities and you basically, until you get to the highest level, I'm not even there, you basically stay unbubbled the entire time. And your main objective to do in Ulth is to gain these Silverleaf. This is the one event that is accessible to every player. And the reason why is all you really need is a couple of troops to gather, some resources to heal as you get picked off and stuff, and a couple bubbles, enough to last you through the event. And so make sure you have enough bubble for the event, at least at minimum, so you're not getting zeroed by these guys, because it would hurt. But if you really think about it, getting zeroed by somebody that would hurt more and getting zeroed by somebody that would hurt just a little less, there's not that much of a difference between the two. And so people are going to come after you and they're going to try to hit your gatherers as you're gathering, because there are also other events that are occurring at the same time. So Ulth Horde defeat units gives you points based off of how many units your alliance has defeated in Ulth. And this is one of the best ways to get Silverleaf. As you can see, it's much more than you'll get from farming. But I talked with some of the guys on our alliance, and I don't know if they're comfortable with pushing for these, even though I think that mathematically it'd be great to at least try the gold. And all alliance members would reap the benefits from Ulth. So that's just a huge key thing. So I did the math, and this is 3,000, 4,000, about 5,000. 5,000 is about 250 Ferglite, and Ferglite is what you'll use to upgrade your keep skins. But it also can be used for other things, like if you wanted to buy more sigils and other materials. There are a couple, the more exclusive materials, you can all get them by using Silverleaf, and you trade to pick what you want. But for most like normal and average players, it's gonna be Fergalite, at least until you either max out or get close to maxing out your Blood Bastion. And that just has the most utility out of anything. And then second, maybe your troop training if you purchase that. Troop training skin, which is, you know, this one down here, the Gore Fountain. Exalted Hell Cannon, as you get those, and maybe some other good ones, or the Shrine. Some people use Palace of Rapture. I don't think it really matters that much. Just the amount of Fergalite you would need to start putting points in it, I just feel like it's probably not worth it. And so you guys haven't really seen me get attacked on any of these yet. I haven't really cared that much. I had a lot of resources coming into this, and I also just don't really have a need for a lot of resources at this point, at this stage of the game. So I figure whatever damages I take, I'll just heal throughout next week, and I'm not really too worried about any of it. But just passively farming these out. You didn't see it, but as you can see, there were earlier. We had some guys trying to march on me, trying to score some points for their defeat units. Man, so I really don't have a ton of tips on this event because there's really nothing to it. I mean, one tip is maybe if you see an area is really populated and you see they're swarming it and there are lots of people constantly attacking you, you can either A, try to relocate, or B, just try to log off for a while and see if they just leave you alone after that. There's a good chance they'll just leave you alone once they stop playing for themselves, once they hit their gold benchmark. I think in the last toward the end of the event, a lot of people have already hit their golds and stuff, so they're not really out there grinding as much, and if they are, they're kind of just wasting teleports that they could be using in future RBRs and other events and stuff. So they kind of usually stop after a certain point. But in the same light, even though 99 or 80% of people have gotten gold, that doesn't mean that there's another 10% or 20% out there that are desperately trying to get gold. And they will bug the hell out of you just to get their gold on defeat units. So it kind of goes both ways. But I would say toward the end it gets lighter. In order to gold this event, I think it's always been 3,000. I did it last time and the time before. This is probably my third time trying to gold it. Or second or third time. I don't remember if I did this event once or twice. But the key is literally just kind of doing it all day. And if you fuck up and you get caught a couple times, don't worry about it. Just go back on it. I'll go out and I'll play video games. I'll study. I've been studying all day pretty much. And just left it open on the side. And if I hear a loud notification, hey, you're getting hit, then I'll hop off. But yeah, it's kind of the key. These elf armies get super competitive for no reason. They don't even drop good stuff. The elf dragons are unique. I don't know if they changed them or not, but they actually drop event items now, which is kind of interesting. So, I actually really like the level 6 ones. This is a level 7, so you can see the epic materials, but I hit 2 level 6s earlier, and they drop these small elven farmers. This is what if I were to pull up one, they look something like this. And as you can see, they have green materials, which if you know from farming any items, green materials are the ones you always need. So I'll drop these, and boom, not bad. Good way to spend mana, in my opinion, out here in Ulth. And yeah, if you coordinate with other alliances, sometimes you could hit, defeat units and say, hey, we're going to hit all your gatherers, don't recall them, and vice versa. And you can maybe sometimes come to some kind of agreement, but it's still hard to guarantee anything, But that's about it. All right. See you guys later. Bye.